Spencer O'Neill produced a project, and Spencer's here on the show tonight.
Nice.
And
Forgot about this.
I want us to just watch the trailer for Spencer's project. Spencer's been creating a bunch of projects, directing, writing, acting, always killing it. And I think that'd be fun for the Cruise Control Nation and us in general, just to watch the trailer and talk about for like a little segment before we go to, move on. And I think I think it's definitely an amazing fucking project. And I think it's worth checking out tonight. So thank you, Spencer, for giving us on. Can you give us a little lead into this before we actually watch the trailer?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's two hitmen that dress as Jehovah's Witnesses that are very bad at their job. So it's a fun concept. We shot it a couple years ago. I'm redoing the pitch for it right now, kind of pitching the show. So if you guys got anything that doesn't make sense or any questions or whatever, throw it at me. It'll help me out. So, yeah.
All right. Spencer, say the magical words. Watch the trailer.
Hey there.
Hi.
Hi. Not here to convert you or anything.
We're not here to sell you anything or bother you at all. Honest to God, we just happen to get a
flat tire and I'm waiting for someone to come and swap it out.
And we're a little parched. Is there any way that we could
trouble you for a
glass of water?
Glass of water. Peter.
Are we going to talk about that?
Are we going to talk about last night?
I was drugged by sex trafficking frat guys. Are you ever going to let this go?
Absolutely not, I won't. Not only does your entire bull rush mentality constantly putting our lives in danger, but your loud mouth puts our entire organization in jeopardy.
We're stalking you. Surprise! You were stalking us. You're acting really unprofessional right now.
I mean, Church of Latter-day Saints or what?
Witnesses of Jehovah himself.
The new Charlie? Absolutely. He's a complete wild card. I hate it when they use biblical metaphors. It's so redundant.
For the love of God, everybody. With Spencer O'Neill starring, creating, writing, kicking ass with out the mustache. Spencer, as we debuted on Cruise Control, anything else you want to say as we actually just watch the trailer together?
Wait, say it again? Do I have anything to say?
Anything else you want to say? Like anything else you want to say to everybody else? Like what are you looking for? Like feedback wise, how do you feel about it?
Oh man, I love the project. We raised a decent amount of money for it. I mean, nothing compared to what it takes to make a TV show, right? But I do think the concept itself has some legs. I think there's a lot of, shifts and things to do. I want to make it about two other characters, so on and so forth. But yeah, man, I'm working my way up and I'm doing my pitch meetings. So if anybody's got questions or thoughts like that, I mean, I love, it definitely, thanks, Simon. It's definitely attacks like, I would say it's very, Barry meets the boys, right? It's very sardonic and dry humor with action, lots of action. So we attack like the church big time. We attack Christian religion and how the double entendres of all of it, right? But also the corruption of like business and even digging some pharmaceuticals and stuff. So yes,
Ron,
what do you got?
Ron, what you got there, Ron?
I got a couple of questions for Spencer.
Let's hear it.
I love the look of it, man. It looked great. It really did.
Thank you.
It looked like there was a lot put into that, and that's so important. The music for the trailer was great. I thought that was really good. I like the people that were in it. I have one question and one critique.
Give it to
Can
me.
I do that? Can I do that? Okay.
Please.
What was with the two guys at the door preaching, and then it cut to one guy, and then two, and then one, and then the guy inside the house? I got confused.
Interesting. Yeah. It's a trailer, so I didn't really want to confuse too many people. But that's funny because I'm confusing them anyway. So the story is about the two guys that are really bad at their job. And then we do see the antithesis, right? We do see the very manicured James Bond, almost fantastic at his job. And we can kind of see, the difference in the two, and how one is very successful and one is very, unsuccessful. But we have a couple, and there's a whole thing. I just didn't like a lot of the shots, so you pick with what you got,
Sure.
But that's good. I appreciate that. It's a bit confusing with just one person they're talking to.
Yeah, it was just that was just strange. I mean, I think all you would really need is just the two guys. You don't have to give it all away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
to see what's
establishing
up.
that situation.
They're showing up at the door. They're doing what their thing is.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, I'm not sure. I don't know what to take home about what is it about after watching that trailer. There's a lot of things going on with it, but I didn't understand what it's about. Maybe it's just me.
Absolutely. So it's a teaser, and I do like. It's kind of just to bring it into the world a little bit, right? To because a lot of this pitch, you have to have like the over-encompassing lines that are like, okay, this is what we are and this is what we do, right? This is the world that we're in, and for the pitch, I try not to have too many solid stuff because they want to have options. But yeah, I think it is important to still answer those questions. You know what I mean? Where are we at? What are we doing? What are these guys at the end of the day? What's the pursuit? Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Give a little bit more about the context of what they're doing.
There, you've shot all that stuff. You have it. You can tell.
Oh, it's there. Yeah. It's all in there, and it's typically in other people's dialogue, but it's You're right. I appreciate that.
It's very cool. I really the effort and the execution on that was fantastic.
Thank you. And hey, man, honesty and feedback it helps me. So thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
What did Chinchilla say? Chinchilla said something too. I saw.
Okay.
Just so you have,
two cut. They just have two and one. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. There you go. Getting that feed.
Are they just inept hitmen? Is that what they are?
There's a bunch of them. Yeah, there's a whole sect of them, basically. And,
like an organization.
Yes, exactly.
Story.
And these guys are the bottom of the totem pole. And
You need to hire me. I know how to kill people.
Oh,
true.
shit. You are nice.
Oh shit! It's a truth. It's a fact. It's a fact.
So, yeah.
49 years now, but I still remember.
Yeah. I guess it totally makes sense. I mean, there's a whole dynamic because we end up like fighting a woman, you know what I mean? And so I'm not trying to open up too much where I'm, one guy's fighting a girl and people are like, what is that?
Yeah.
But she's, in the storyline, she's far more skilled than both of us. So she beats the shit out of us.
And you look good, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, some of the shots look great. But yeah, I mean, what I wanted in the trailer was for people to be like, what else? What else? What else do you have? You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
So, but answer the questions I think is important. So thank you.
Yes.
Thank
you. Thank you.
Looks good.
Appreciate that.
Jordan, any thoughts of Spencer before we move on here?
Shit on it, Jordan. Come on.
Dude, I think the minute I heard the concept, I'm like, oh, that's brilliant. I will give you that.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank
and
you.
I was at first with Ron wondering what's the cut with the 2 and the 1, and thinking about it, I got it. I'm like, this is a real short trailer. I just took it as, okay, these two that's their hit. This other guy's talking. That's a different hit.
Yep.
So that's how I took it. And I thought it didn't show a lot, but it did make me want to know like what's going on. I thought, and I think it's a great concept. And like you explained it was just a teaser. So, you know, I think it's got legs. I mean, I'm not going to shoot. I'm not. Yeah. I mean, definitely as a comedy, like a buddy comedy or something with two.
Yeah, pretty much a cop comedy. Yeah.
I'd definitely watch that.
Yeah.
Dope. Appreciate that. Thank you, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to. I mean, it's great to poke holes in it. I think it's great to have people that'll give you honest feedback that are like, I didn't understand this. This didn't make sense. It'd be good to fix this because you know when you make a piece of art like this, man, you just got
hit, man.
Yeah, and like you know, we were throwing that around for a while. Like, how wide does this go out, right? Or do we see nuns? We messed with the whole world of like just ambiguity. So like when we see other Jehovah's Witnesses, we're gonna play with the fact that like, are they one of us or are they just Jehovah's Witnesses, right? And how over encompassing that gets. So nuns, priests, so on and so forth. But thank you. Appreciate the feedback.
It sounds like some feedback. There's more, you know, H. and Chula said too, like confusion about the beginning part with different people back and forth.
Yeah.
So that's good.
It would probably be good if we saw like multiple people behind the door. You know what I mean? We saw the two guys, and maybe we saw like multiple other people opening the door, right? And they're like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean?
When it comes down to that, door opens, you know?
Yeah.
It's a concept like that, like how you cut it, you know. But hopefully that helps you, Spencer. But fucking man, it looks great.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate that.
Thank you for sharing that with us on Cruise Control. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.